Welcome to the Hawley Area Community Show. I'm your host, Jody, and we're here at my home in Hawley, Minnesota. I wanted to introduce to you a couple of my friends, Nancy and Dan, and their children, Olympia and Oscar, and they're actually staying with me. They're on an adventure of sorts, and I just wanted them to kind of talk about what they're doing this summer. So welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And welcome to Hawley.
Thank you.
So first of all, you are from New York City, correct?
Yes.
Yes. And so how did you wind up in Hawley, and what's your deal?
Well, we are moving from New York to California, and we planned a great trip across the country. It's special because it's the first time that any of us are doing this, and especially for Dan because he's from Denmark. And so you can't imagine this kind of mileage and the beautiful country. And we are friends with you, and we're so excited to come and see you and stay with you, and it's been wonderful.
It's been so fun. And so small town life in Denmark, did you live in a small town, or where were you from in Denmark?
I live in the biggest small town in Denmark.
Okay.
That's how most Danish people like to think of it. It's the biggest small town. It's the capital. It's called Copenhagen.
Okay.
And it's bigger than Hawley, but still it's not as big as, like a real big city would be.
Sure. So Hawley, are there a lot of cities in Denmark the size of Hawley?
Yeah, there is. I mean, I think like a good deal of Denmark, but Denmark is very small. Right? If you want to... You guys, when you think about driving for 4 hours, that would be something that you would do to get to someplace. But if you drive 4 hours where I'm from, then you would have crossed the whole country.
Okay, wow, yeah. It's so interesting. And you came from an area called Julin, which I thought was very interesting because I have relatives in Julin, and some of you are from Julin. So, but it's spelled differently, correct?
Spelled differently, but correct.
Yeah. Oh, it's spelled the right way in Denmark, incidentally.
That's how it is.
Wow. So you still own a home in New York, correct?
Yes, we do.
So you're renting your home, and how did you come to this place where you've decided to move to California?
It really was with the birth of Olympia, who is just over 2 months old. We decided that we wanted to be close to my parents in California, and really wanted her to grow up with more family nearby and a better sense of community. New York is kind of like they say, where living there, I've lived there for 20 years and didn't really know my neighbors, and I really want that to be different for my kids.
Oh, that is so wonderful. And I know I have a lot of classmates. We have the all-school reunion this week, and many of my classmates have moved back to Hawley for that reason, just wanting to be close to family. So that's really exciting. Mm-hmm. So we're going to take a little break and talk about just where the path has led them and where they're going from here. So we'll be right back. And we're back with Dan and Nancy, friends of mine staying with me who are traveling from New York, their destination being California. They're here in Hawley. And so you left sometime early in June, correct, Dan?
June 2nd. Yes,
okay.
Correct.
And you made your way slowly, or did you head straight for Hawley?
We really wanted to hit straight for Hawley.
I know, a lot of people do. I understand.
But we took a couple of turns here and there. Mm-hmm. So we went upstate New York to visit some friends, stayed there for a couple of nights. Then we went to Niagara Falls, which I had never seen before. It was awesome.
Worth seeing?
Worth seeing, I would say. Then we drove on the Canadian side down to Chicago, where we saw some other friends of ours. We stayed a little bit in Iowa, actually for 5 days. It was very nice there too. In Iowa.
You stayed in Decorah, Iowa, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, see, I was listening earlier.
And then now we are here and enjoying our time.
With a short stop to Motley, though. Didn't you stop in Motley, Minnesota before you were here?
We camped in Motley.
Camped in Motley? Wow.
What's that Motley?
Well, it's great to have you here. What are some of the things that you've done since you've come to Hawley?
We had a great time at Buffalo River Park.
Oh, sure.
There's a pool there. Oscar loves to swim, and he swam the entire little pool.
It's a great pool.
Yeah.
If you haven't gone there, it's like a sand bottom pool.
Gorgeous. It feels really nice, and it's in nature, and Oscar climbed all the way up the lifeguard tower and down.
Yeah.
Quite an adventure. And we went yesterday to Fargo, which we didn't like as much as hawley.
Well, yeah, few do.
We came right back.
Lot more to offer here.
A lot more to offer here. It's beautiful here.
Yeah, it's a great town.
Yes.
And so you're going to hang out as long as you want to. I have told them it's an open invitation. But when you do leave, where are you looking to head to?
We are going to cross through the Dakotas. We're going to go to the Black Hills and Badlands. And then we're going to go to Montana. I think we're going to go up Montana and back down again because we can't miss glaciers since we're on this trip.
Yep, right.
And then all around Wyoming and Utah. We have a lot to see in there.
And you've never been to any of these places
We've
before?
Never been to any of these places
Oh, how
before.
fun. Is it tough traveling with the kids?
It is great traveling with the kids.
Really?
We were a little anxious about how it would go, and we actually had decided at Hawley, if we weren't doing well, we were going to just cut our losses and head straight to California. But it looks like we're going to be going through September, just in our van and camping out, visiting friends.
And, you know, your kids, I've been hanging out with them. They are so calm and well-behaved. It's kind of freaking me out. What is the secret to traveling with kids?
I don't know what it is that we do.
I think you're calm. I think that helps a lot. Like, you know, I don't know.
We don't know for sure, but we are very happy about the fact that they are so calm.
As I am as well. No, it's just been so wonderful having you here, and it's so nice that you can just amble down. And Nancy, you're an acupuncturist,
Yes.
correct? Gave up a Wall Street job and got involved in acupuncture. For how long have you done it?
5 years in
Wow.
practice, but it's been 8 years since I've been in it.
And
It's been
so,
great.
yeah, and so you plan to do that in California?
We will see. We actually have many plans in California. I think we'll do some acupuncture. Dan and I are going to start, Meatball Empire, which hopefully coming soon to you guys.
And I've tasted
soon.
these meatballs, and it will be an empire.
Yeah.
It will. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for staying with me. Stay as long as you want, and but safe journeys when you move on. And thank you so much for coming to the show. Until next time.
Thank you.